Peace, everybody. What's good? It's up, Coach Malachi Williams, and you are now tuned to New Media Today USA Boxing. Let's go. All right, everybody, check this out. I saw the fight last night with the Juggernaut. Also saw the fight last night with Amanda Serrano, with the chick that she was fighting last night. I forgot her name. Never heard of her, to be honest with you. But to the Juggernaut looked pretty good last night. It was a good fight. Him and Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker did come out blazing, doing his thing. It turned out pretty much the way I expected it to be. If you look at my Friday's prediction, before Shakur Stevenson fought Robson Conceição, sorry about that, Conceição, I picked Joyce to stop. I picked Joyce to stop Joseph Parker in the 11th round. I see him getting knocked out in the 11th or 12th round, and I ended up going with the 11th round. I have the receipts. I also picked Shakur Stevenson to beat Robson Conceição in a 12-round unanimous decision, and that's the way it worked out. Now, there's a lot of hoopla going on online about Joyce, the Juggernaut. You know, will he be able to beat some of the top guys in the heavyweight division? You know my question. You know what I always say. The only way to find out, but all of these men got to get in the ring and fight each other. We can sit back and say, hey, man, that if he get in here and fight this guy, then this was going to happen to him and all of that stuff there. In boxing, it doesn't work that way. In the sport of boxing, any given night, someone can have your ticket. And the only way that we're going to know if a Wilder or a Fury or a Joshua or a Usyk or whatever can beat any of the top guys, these guys have to fight each other. That's how it's always been done. That's the way it is, and it is what it is. As you can see, it's kind of cloudy in the background, guys. Hurricane is coming up this way. You know what I mean? Hurricane is coming up this way, so I'm out here getting this video in. But anyways, Joyce looked good. I would love to see Joyce in the ring with a Wilder. You see what I'm saying? I would love to see Joyce in the ring with an Usyk. Joyce has become the WBO mandatory for the WBO strap. So it's either, I think it's the WBO, if I'm not mistaken. So that means that Oleksandr Usyk, Joyce will become your mandatory, is your mandatory. So you're gonna have to fight this guy. You're gonna have to fight this guy, or you're gonna drop that belt. You're either gonna fight him or you're gonna drop that belt. That'll be a damn good fight. I would pick Usyk in that fight because Usyk has very, very good stamina. And most of these heavyweights in the heavyweight division, they really don't have stamina like that. You know, you can see them faltering because all of these heavyweights are very, very big. You see Wilder, his stamina is terrible. Joshua, he gasses out a little bit, but he did pretty good against Usyk. But no one has Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has good stamina, and Tyson Fury has that dog in him. So what I like about Joyce has a chin. He can take a punch. And yeah, he doesn't have the best defense in the world. He does get hit. But hey, man, George Foreman got hit. But guess what? He finishes other fighters off. He finishes motherfuckers off. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, he get hit. The question a lot of people saying is, yo, man, if he fight Wilder knock him out. Guess what? Will Wilder fight him? See, there ain't but one way to find out. They got to get in the ring and fight each other. Me, I would probably lean more towards, two brothers fighting each other. Both these men are black men. I'll probably lean more towards, from what I saw of both fighters, I'll probably lean more towards Joyce. Because I don't know if Wilder, what his punch resistance is like. His stamina is terrible. We know that. He doesn't have any stamina. So I would probably pick him in that fight. The Juggernaut. If it's, let's see, maybe Joyce and Anthony Joshua. If Joshua can't get this guy out of there early, and when I say early, I mean like maybe the 6th or 7th round. I don't know how he would do in the later rounds against the Juggernaut. But the Juggernaut is looking to fight guys who are champions. So you don't have to worry about him fighting Wilder. You don't have to worry about him fighting Joshua. He's looking to fight the champions. And his post-fight press conference, he said he wanted to fight Tyson Fury. He don't know if Fury will take that fight. And he said he wanted to fight Oleksandr Usyk. So, and it makes sense. The guys who have the belts, you want to fight the champions. So I do understand that. I get that. So, I like Joyce, man. I like the Juggernaut, man. He's big, he's slow, but he hits hard. The crazy part about it is this. People say, man, he swings so slow. But what you fail to realize is when this guy constantly puts on pressure, and you can't knock him out. You can't get him out of there. You can't get him out of there, right? He constantly putting on pressure. You can't get him out of there. What happens is over time, he wears on you. He wears on you. Now, you may be looking good in the first few rounds, 5, maybe 3, 4 rounds, But what happened when the 6th round get here, the 7th round get here, the 8th round get here? You get what I'm saying? Next time you know, he's wearing you out. And now those slow punches that was so slow, that was coming slow, guess what? You can't move out of the way of them. Why? Because of fatigue. So that's what happens. So, and that's why I say you have to make the fights. Styles make fights. You have to make the fights because fatigues make cowards out of all of us. Sometimes, man, you can be so tired in the ring, and you can see punches coming. I remember when Wilder fought Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was hitting him with shots. Wilder saw the punches coming, but he was too tired to get out of the way. And this is the thing, you know what I mean? So we'll just have to see how that plays out. I remember watching some fights with when Wilder fought Fury again, and Wilder caught Fury when he dropped him in the 3rd fight, dropped him twice. And even in the 1st fight when he got dropped, Tyson Fury saw the punch coming, but he couldn't get out of the way. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times it's not as simple as this guy's slow, he can't hit. George Foreman was big and slow. Guess what? George was getting people out of there. You see what I'm saying? So styles make fights. We'll see what's up. But salute to the Juggernaut. I have become a fan of yours. I did pick you. I do like the Juggernaut. He's a nice guy. And he want all the smoke. So I hope Oleksandr Usyk, I hope you do take the challenge and don't drop that belt. I don't think you will. You don't seem to be that type of guy. This guy's your mandatory, or he will become your mandatory. So I think this was an eliminator match for the WBO. So I hope that you really do fight this guy next, or maybe Tyson Fury give him a shot. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. NewMediaTodayUSA Boxing. We're not going live today. The day is Sunday. We're not going live today at 3 o'clock, which will be 8 o'clock UK time. I'm taking a break today. I'm going to finish shoot another video talking about Shakur Stevenson. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, share this video, subscribe to the channel. To all of my haters, detractors, thank you guys for being a part of the New Media Today USA family. You have made us grow. We over 15,000. We on our way to 16,000. Other than that, I see you guys on the other side. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.